Welcome to Cena here, where you come for all your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nicky Tay.
And today, we are reviewing A Wrinkle in Time.
You get a car, everybody gets a car! Directed by Ava DuVernay, starring Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, and Storm Reid. Let's just kick it right off and say Disney. For me, every time you do a live action movie, I am so unimpressed. I don't think Disney has given me a child live action movie that was good in a very long time. Excluding The Jungle Book, which was actually decent. But I mean, when most of the characters on the screen are CGI, how can you really go wrong?
So you can honestly say, what's the difference? One human, two humans, really?
And so when I see a Disney movie, right off the top, my criteria is already gonna be, I'm gonna get excellent writing. I mean, it's Disney. We get sound stories, we get great character building. I'm gonna see now a live action Disney movie with Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine was in this, Michael Pena. We have proven actors in this,
Great
people
cast.
who can act. So character building, good actors, good movie, right? Wrong, try again. A Wrinkle in Time is simply just a movie that cannot create enough magic to be good. I mean, that's essentially where we are. You have a movie, you know, built around the premise of a kid looking for her father who has traveled far into space and is being held captive on this dark matter planet, which is feeding all of this negativity into the universe. She has to save him and also learn some important lessons along the way.
Can I just say, that sounds like an amazing movie.
It sounds great.
Sounds amazing.
Oprah? You got Oprah in this movie. Like, how could you go wrong? It's like, you got me, Disney. You signed me up. I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe it could be a little hokey, or maybe this is the first time I walk out of a Disney live action movie and say, this is it. Disney finally got the magic. They finally took what they can do in animated Pixar movies and Marvel movies and Star Wars movies and give me their own Disney live action, beautiful, just, I'm crying like I did when I saw Coco.
And maybe that's a problem with Disney. Maybe they got so many projects that they work on that they can't quite get the live action movies together. Maybe that's their problem. That's just an assumption. I don't know. I'm just putting things out in the world.
And I don't want to make it look like it's just all hate for this movie, because the movie did do some things fairly well. You know, we give you the typical, it was beautiful. The CGI was amazing. The kids were so funny, and I felt like if I was younger, I could have been one of them. Yeah, sure. It's 2018. Everything is gonna be beautiful.
You're kidding.
Do I look like I'm kidding? A little. I'm not. I'm not.
That doesn't impress me.
Jupiter's Ascendants, a beautiful movie.
Valerian,
very beautiful.
Beautiful.
Movie, but that's all they had was beauty.
I mean, come on. Am I supposed to be sold by flashy CGI and stale acting and say, yep, that's an 8 out of 10. You got me. No, I won't be.
But let me say this. The movie definitely had a lot of great moments. There are pockets of moments in this movie that you can say, I really do cherish it. Especially when they're trying to deliver a message. In those moments of the movie, that is when this movie is at its best. Like Nick said, you get the moments where they're trying to teach you something or show you something about life. And those moments in the movie are amazing. But the rest of the movie overall really wasn't that good. It started off very slow, very rocky, but it started to get better as the movie progressed. I just don't think the ending can make up for the beginning.
Which is a fair point. Again, I also want to point out that A Wrinkle in Time is a remake already of a 2003 film that was straight to TV. And then it's also, on top of that, a remake of a book. So again, I think Wrinkle in Time is in this position to where now they have all of this substance from the source material, and now you have to cram this within 2 hours to give me a fluid movie. So when you go into this movie, you'll notice that the pace is really fast. I mean, just normally you see a rise and you get some good character development and we understand where the plot is gonna take us, and then we're sitting in the midst of all the conflict, and then you get to the end and there's like a overwhelmingly beautiful battle, and after all of it's done, you're, whoo, we made it through. Well, I never really got there, because by the time I looked up, we were already in the midst of the conflict, and I was like, oh, the movie's getting ready to end, but I don't know why I should care about any of these characters. What is going on? Ava, why have you forsaken me? Why? I mean, I'm not asking for Scandal or Selma. I'm asking for a B- movie. Let's give me a B-.
And Ava DuVernay is an amazing director.
Amazing.
And this might just be one of her hiccups in her illustrious career that she might have.
And it's cool. You can have a hiccup, baby, but bounce back. We need you to bounce back because this is 2018. This is the year of Wakanda.
This movie kind of put me in the mind frame of A Race to Witch Mountain,
Oh, okay.
but not in a good way.
Oh.
Minus The Rock, minus the good action scenes. Really minus that movie really wasn't that good either. Is that the Disney thing?
Well, maybe it's more about us not being, the children we once were, and not being able to see it through the blissful imagination of a child. Maybe I'm just too callous and old to be enjoying, Disney movies. Maybe I shouldn't go see Toy Story 4.
Maybe we just not fathers, so we didn't feel.
Maybe, the connection. No, I can't even give you that. As a director, as an actor, as whoever is working on a movie, it is your job to make me feel those emotions.
That's
so
right.
no, I can't give you that. I'm not a father. I'm not a kid. You make me a kid. You make me feel like that's my daughter on the line.
Made me feel like a kid again. You're right about
Exactly. And A Wrinkle in Time fails to deliver that. It had too many things that just weren't ironed out enough.
You're right. As a director, you have to do the job of making the audience feel a certain way.
Exactly.
And in this movie, I didn't feel any way when the movie's going on. Except those small moments that were in the film that were great. So I don't want people to think that this movie was just terrible. Because the movie really wasn't terrible.
It's not terrible.
It just wasn't a great movie.
Not great.
It's not as great as we wanted it to be.
Not really that good. It's okay.
Because we was rooting for Ava DuVernay.
I was excited.
We was rooting for Oprah. We was rooting for everybody in this
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Y'all just happened to let us down.
Let us down. Come on. In the end, like I said earlier, I think A Wrinkle in Time is an attempt at a beautiful movie with too many lackluster moments for me to truly feel the magic of something so beautiful. For me, I'm gonna have to give it a flat 5. Again, it's a movie that maybe you see with your kids. Definitely with your kids. Maybe you don't. Maybe you wait. See the Netflix drop. Again, either way, doesn't matter. I think it's going to be something in a few years that you possibly forget, which is unfortunate because it had so much potential.
This is another failed live-action Disney attempt. Something that I actually was really looking forward to. Ava DuVernay, I need you to do better for me. This wasn't terrible, but learn from this movie because I know you are capable of more, and this movie could have been more. So like my friend Nikki Tate said, I actually agree with him wholeheartedly at giving this movie a 5.
Wow, look at that.
Yes. It's not quite, don't ever see it, but it's definitely not go to the theaters and see it. You can wait for it and then support it once it comes out. Because it is worth watching with your kids. And maybe you and your kids might have the moment that me and Nick didn't.
Maybe, like Ray said earlier, there are some special messages in this film. Again, maybe the acting was just not enough to get me to that place emotionally. But maybe for you and your child, there is something there that relates. That completes the movie review for A Wrinkle in Time. As always, let us know how you feel. Give us feedback once you see the movie and let us know if we were completely crazy or if we hit the ball out of the park on this one. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of our review content. And don't forget, you've seen it here, but bounce back. We need you to bounce back because this is 2018. This is the year of Wakanda. You gotta hit it.
I know. I know.
You gotta hit it.
I know.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I was gonna follow another song.
No, you gotta hit it.
I didn't know.
Why have you Why have you? I'm just too callous and old to be enjoying, Disney movies. Maybe I shouldn't go see Toy Story 4.
And maybe, no, you definitely gotta go see Toy Story 4. I can't let you say that.
Of course I'm going to see Toy Story 4. Too many things that just weren't ironed out enough. You like what I did there with the wrinkle and iron? I did it, didn't I? Oprah was walking around like, Godzilla! It's Godzilla Oprah! I'm like, what is Oprah doing up in the cloud?
Yeah.
It was weird. And then you got the kid touching her face. That
was the most funniest thing. We literally both started laughing when that happened.
His tiny hand. His tiny hand.
And the whole time I was watching the movie, I was wondering like, am I just too old?
And don't forget, you seen it here. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Okay. Thank you.
You're only gonna get that if you watch the movie.